Do you know I have done the subject of this video many times over the years on the same platform? Be prepared. It's funny to me. I mean, odd when I say funny. How people are not as proactive about their own lives as they should be. And they kind of scoff at you, look at you 10 carat crazy, want to look at you through the lens of someone as being nuts or a conspiracy theorist when you're telling nothing more than the truth, nothing more than facts. It's amazing to me again how much we depend so much on people outside of us. I'm sitting here now in this chair. You know that? This is me sitting here. And if you're out there right now and you're watching me, point to yourself and say, this is me. And I control me. You make your decisions about yourself. God created all of us to be sovereign, free thinkers, but yet we allow other people to think for us. We allow other people to influence our decisions. We allow other people to define us, and that's wrong. Because you have your own name that your mom or dad named you at birth. And that's what separates you, the time that you were born, your own DNA, and your appearance and so forth, your body structure, everything about you. That's what defines you and make you different from anybody else. Your fingerprints are different. You're not exactly the same. None of us are exactly the same, even if we look similar. Even if you're a twin or a triplet. You're not the same. So what does that tell you? You are responsible for you. So every decision about your life should virtually be your own decision about your life, not someone else telling you what your life should be. Now, don't get me wrong, when you are a child, you are governed by those that brought you into this world and that are raising you. Until you come to a point of maturity as an adult, then it's up to you. What decisions have you made as an adult? And what decisions do you continue to make or not make? What decisions are made by someone else about you and concerning your life and your future? I'm telling you to be invested in yourself. So here's where the rubber meets the road. If you look at the world in which we're living in right now, things are tumultuous, whether you realize it or not. We are a world economy. Remember when the pandemic came around? Store shelves were virtually empty. There was a run on the stores. People running to the bank, trying to stock up. Do you think that couldn't happen again? Or something similar? You need to be paying attention to the writing on the wall. We're not living in the world that you assume that you're in. So, I said before, when I first started this video, that I've done several videos on this subject before. Stocking up on essential things. For those of you who have an adequate financial base, if you will, stock up on the essentials in your home and prepare for hard times. Don't assume that when times get hard that you can just simply run to the store. Who runs the store? Employees, right? Do those employees have family members? Of course they do. The managers, the executive managers, the owners, they all have families, right? Don't you think if times were hard, all of those people I just mentioned are not going to try to stock up for their own homes, as you should be doing for yours. So, in time of so-called peace, you need to be preparing for a war. Essentials. Food, most definitely. Non-perishable food. I'm just scavenging the surface. Canned goods. That's going to carry you at least 3 months or more. I'm being perfectly honest with you. Now, most theorists like to say 6 months to a year, but at least, especially for the people who are procrastinators, at least 3 months of food. That way you can get past the shock of doing without in the very beginning. At least 3 months of food. Non-perishables, like I said, canned goods. Things like milk and meat, it's going to spoil quickly if you don't have refrigeration. Understand what I'm saying? Also, clothing, or the Bible calls it raiment, additional clothing. Everyone should have at least a good pair of boots. Not gym shoes, not Crocs, not flip-flops, not house shoes, not anything that's soft on your feet. You need something that's rugged, that you can be outside in the rough terrain if you had to leave your home. I'm being perfectly honest with you. Some boots. That includes your children, and that includes the women in the home. Everyone should have a pair of boots. At least one good pair of boots. Undergarments. Additional undergarments. Yes. Now, to see. Flashlights. I'm not talking about 99-cent flashlights or 99-cent batteries. I'm talking about durable flashlights with alkaline batteries that are going to last. You need a way to protect yourself and your family. A firearm or two. Some knives. You need candles. You need lighters or some waterproof matches. They make those, trust and believe. You need a sleeping bag or two in case you have to leave your home, and what we call a bug out bag. If you had to leave your home, are you listening to what I'm saying to you now? If you have to leave your home, every person that occupies that space in that home, to include your children, everyone should have a sturdy book bag, heavy duty book bag or duffel bag that they can carry individually. Personal equipment for each person, children all the way up to the parents. So now you need a first aid kit. I'm not talking about a couple of band-aids. You need a nice, substantial first aid kit. And while I'm on that subject, if you don't know first aid, shame on you. You don't know how to stop the bleeding? Shame on you. You don't know how to perform mouth to mouth? How to do CPR? You don't know how to splint a broken arm or a leg? You need to learn. These are basics. Follow what I'm saying? This was not all of the things that you need to do. Now you can go back into my catalog of videos and search out some of my previous videos on this same subject. Just type in some word, survival. The video will probably pop up. Or if you don't find that video, just ask me in the comment section, please, and I'll be so happy to oblige you with any additional information that you need as it relates to survival. Do you know, not to mention water, I didn't say water earlier, but do you know how to sanitize your water? And if you had to make a toilet outside, do you know how to do that? Do you know how to build a makeshift shelter? I do. I'm serious, as serious can be. So, just something you need to think about. So, let me know if you've taken precautions. Didn't mention toilet paper either. I think that's common sense. Toilet paper. You need some plastic bags, some heavy duty plastic bags to put your paper products in so that they don't get saturated if it's raining. Hear what I'm saying? Comment section below if you want to know anything additional. This is Brother Teacher, and thank you for watching again.